Sunday, January 13. We went to Feast today, which entailed us going and hanging out at a soup kitchen for a little bit. We made the soup, cut up all the vegetables and stuff, and helped out with the sandwiches and that sort of thing. And then we talked to one of the guys who was pretty involved at the soup kitchen for a while. And he was an interesting guy. He's a hippie kind of, and I don't know, he was an interesting guy. But at the soup kitchen, it was really cool to talk with the actual homeless people that were there. And I actually, one of them, his name was Seamus, and he was Irish, and he had taken a poetry class at some local place and decided to write a poem. And I told him, oh sure, I'd love to hear your poem. And he recited it, and I thought it was just really good. So that's what this will be. That's what this is.
Hello, I'm going to recite a poem. My name is Seamus. I'm from Ireland. This poem is in my head. It lay dormant in my head since I was born. And I wrote this poem out of my head onto paper in 10 minutes, which I'm very proud of. The title of the poem is Conflict. The method of the poem is acrostic, which I've never had before until I put this idea on paper, which I think was a very, very good attempt for the first time. Conflict, acrostic. Conflict and war, past and tense, from forests once dense to deserts immense that never seems to make any sense. Overtures of battles echo in our brains, and the people's blood flows into Mother Earth's drains. Never in our lifetime do wars cease or please, and afterwards come the poor with disease. Famine and plague is the order of the day, and the ragged children keep hungry dogs at bay. Living and then dying comes to us all, the short, the robust, the obese and the tall. Injury and death is all we hear, everywhere we go in our little spear. Carrion crows and vultures high exemplify the story, the end is nigh. Thermal instruments of nuclear might could still end this world in its final fight. Thank you.
And after that sort of thing, we ate with the actual people who were involved in Feast, and it was a really cool experience because you could actually talk to the members and not just the leaders of the emergent church. And that night we attended Feast. It was a pretty cool service, and yeah, that's what we did.